Welcome to WebEx. Press 1.
Hi, everyone. Oh, hello, everyone.
Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us for Yoga Thursday with Katie. Sorry I'm a bit late. I had to do something before this.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hi all, thank you for joining us for Yoga Thursday with Katie. Just before we get started, Katie would like to remind you of a couple basic warnings.
Oh, yeah. I can just. I'm happy to take it away if everyone just doesn't mind muting themselves. If you could, or maybe you could help me with that. But I'm Katie. If you haven't joined before, all you're gonna need is a chair. I could make a joke about chairs with like roller balls on the bottom. That's probably not recommended. So get a chair that's where you're seated. And as we go throughout the practice, I just want to let you know that as we participate, go at your own pace. I'll be counting breaths and things like that. But just go as fast or as slow as you need to. And as with anything, if you're experiencing any issues, just consult your doctor beforehand or any medical professional if you're feeling out of breath or not well. But I think that's it. We can get started. All right. Okay, cool. So we're just going to start with a little bit of a breathing practice. This is going to be a little bit different today, but we like to start off just centering. So you can place your feet on the floor, flat on the floor, wherever you are. Just sitting tall. And then just also, so being that awake and alert, but relaxing. Maybe your shoulders away from your ears or other parts of your body that may have tension where you can kind of just let go a little bit. And you have the option to either keep your eyes open and you can just gaze lightly down, that's just to get everything inward, or you can close your eyes completely. Whatever option is good for you. You can take your left hand on your heart, take your right hand and place that on your belly or your stomach, and just begin to tune in with your breath. Feel your inhales coming in, your lungs expanding. On the exhale, just see where you can let go and relieve tension. Another deep inhale. You can exhale out your mouth. Take a few more deep breaths. Just focusing on relaxing as we exhale, which activates our parasympathetic nervous system. So if you felt a little bit overwhelmed, just work on breathing in and slowly breathing out. Take 2 deep breaths. And 1 more. And you can just bring your hands back to your knees and just observe, come back to your normal breath if you're emphasizing a little bit. And you can drop your chin to your chest. You're just going to bring your head to the left and to the right. Just moving our neck a little bit. I'm going to back up as I do. So you guys can see me. Just doing those little neck rolls. And then you can bring your head all the way up. You're just going to bring your right shoulder up towards your ear and down your back. So doing one arm. If you need to take your other arm to help you, that's fine too. Whatever you need to assist yourself and feel good and comfortable in this posture. And then you can go the other way. Just breathing with your full inhales and exhales. And we'll do your other arm. So do your left shoulder. Just inhaling up and exhaling down. You can go the other way, just bringing your shoulder forward, moving with your full breath. We're going to do both shoulders and both arms if you want to get into it, if you want to move them a little bit. Just really important to keep these joints moving. So that's what we're going to work on today in our practice, just getting everything kind of lubricated. Learned a lot about my knees, right? Okay, and then you can stop with your shoulders whenever it feels good. You can bring your hands back on top of your knees. You're going to ground those down, ground your feet down. Now we're going to do a few seated cat-cows. So you're going to inhale, let your chest come through. Maybe your gaze comes up. You've been staring at your computer. Just move those eyes, and then exhale. Bring your chin to your chest and come back as much as you need to in the chair. Really just engaging that core. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back, really curving your spine, using your hands if you need to. Inhaling up and just moving at your pace. You don't have to be as exaggerated as me. Just do what feels good in your body today. We're going to do 2 more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Last one. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. All right. You can sit all the way back up. You're going to inhale your hands all the way up. Your fingers can touch at first, and then take your left wrist with your right hand. You're going to bend over to the right. Take a deep inhale. Fill your lungs. Maybe your gaze comes to the left. Exhale. You can come all the way back up. Take another deep inhale at the top. Maybe you're reaching up with your hands. On the exhale, we're going to take a twist and take your right hand right behind you, left hand right on your right knee. You can look over your right shoulder. Really use your core to sit up as you inhale tall. Exhale, look over your shoulder a little bit more. 2 more like that. Inhaling up. Exhaling, twisting. Last one, inhaling up. Exhaling, twisting. And come all the way back to center again. You're going to inhale your arms all the way up. Touch those palms again to start, and then grab your right wrist with your left hand. You're going to go over the left. Maybe your gaze comes to the right. Fill your lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Come all the way back to center. Take a deep inhale at the top. Exhaling, twist. So bring your left hand right behind you, right hand on your left knee. You're looking over your left shoulder. Inhaling. And exhaling, twisting. Really using the space of your breath. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, finding space for that twist. 1 more deep breath. Inhaling. And exhaling. You can come all the way back to center. And so this time you're going to lift your right leg. You can take your hands underneath your leg if you need a little more support. We're just going to do some ankle rolls. Just going to take that right ankle, roll it around, maybe really express your toes if that feels good. And you can go the other way. And we're still breathing, right? You may hear some cracking and some other things. Like I said, our joints need synovial fluid to stay flexible. So it's good to just do these things every now and then. Okay. And then if you can, take your hip and just bring it out to the right. So we're going to make some big circles with our legs. You can use your hands if you need that support too. You're just making big, almost like feel your leg going into the hip socket, and you're trying to rotate around that. It doesn't have to be big circles, it can be smaller. You're going to go the other way. Whatever your expression of the pose is what it should be. So just make sure that you're breathing. Okay. All right, so you're going to bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. So you're in a figure 4. You can also, if your knee is up, that's okay. That just is a sign of how tight our hips are, and that's okay. You can get some support if you need a chair or something. Flex your foot as much as you need to protect your knee. And you're going to inhale all the way forward, and then just hinge at your hips a little bit. Really focusing with your exhales and relaxing that big muscle. One more deep breath like that. You're going to grab either one of your elbows. You can just place those on top of where your legs are if that's comfortable for you, or maybe over. We're going to take 3 deep breaths like this. That's 1. Inhaling for 2. Breathing in for 3. You can release those elbows. You can come all the way back up. You can bring your right foot back down to meet your left. You can bring that right leg up. You can still get the support if you want to with your hand underneath it. And then we're going to begin to do a hamstring stretch where you straighten your right foot. If this is as good for you right now, this is where your hamstrings are at, and that's where you feel the stretch, then keep it there. If you want to continue to put your heel towards the sky, you can do that too, making sure that you're breathing. Breathing into that chest space. 4 deep breaths, inhaling. It should be manageable, you know. Not so intense, finding ease and effort. 1 more deep breath. Exhaling, you can release that leg all the way down, come forward. And then for the last pose on this side, you're going to take your knee out. It's on the outside of the chair. You need to scooch over a little bit. And you're on your toes, on your right toes, almost like we're coming up for a lunge. Or this would be considered half dancer's pose. So you are welcome to stay here. You can bring your hands up by your ears if this is good for you, or bring them on your knee. You also have an option to deepen the quad stretch a little bit by grabbing your right ankle. Just doing this. Really focusing wherever you are on feeling that groundedness and relaxing that hip. 4 more deep breaths. Last one. You can release that foot and come all the way back to sit. People have asked me about breathing. You can either keep your mouth open or closed. It really depends how you're feeling. So we're going to go into that other side. So you're going to bring your left knee into your chest to start. You can take your hands under your leg if that's good for support. Or if you want a little core exercise, you can leave it like this. We're going to do some ankle rolls. Really emphasizing the toes. Make sure that we're not losing sense of that breath, right? That groundedness that keeps us in our practice. You can go the other way if you haven't already. Really enunciating through the toes. And then we're going to do those hip rolls. So you can take your leg out to the side if that's good for you. You can do it without. Just making sure that we're lubricating our hip socket. Your hip really does just go like this, so it's really nice to just move it around a little bit. You can go the other way. Making sure that we're breathing. You can move slow or fast, whatever feels good for you right now. And come all the way back to center. You're going to take that left ankle, bring it on top of your right thigh, so you're in a figure 4. Again, if you need some support, you can bring that under your left knee. And we're just going to be here for 3 deep breaths to start. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last deep breath. Inhaling. And exhaling. You have the option to stay here, or you can grab either one of your elbows. Bring that on top of your shin, maybe in front of you. I'm going to be here again for 3 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Let your head go if that feels good. Last deep breath in. Release your elbows. Come up slowly. Take your left foot back down and meet your right. You need to scooch over to the other side. Your chair, you can do that. You're going to bring your left knee down towards the ground. You're on your left toes. You have the option to stay here and just work on releasing this big hip flexor and this hip towards the ground, letting gravity help you. You can move your hands above your ears or have your hands on the top of your knees. You also have the option for the quad stretch by taking your left hand and grabbing that ankle and breathing. I'm laughing because this is the knee, but I'm here 2 weeks later. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out. 3 more deep breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling, releasing that hip, anywhere there's tension in your body. 2 more breaths. Last big breath in. And you can release that and come all the way back up. We're going to do the hamstring stretch also because I forgot it. So you're going to bring your hands up under this left leg. Then once again, you have the option of just leaving your shin parallel. If that's good for your hamstrings, you can leave it there. You also have the option to bring your heel a little bit higher. Bringing your chest up, you can bring your gaze up, inhaling up. Exhaling. 3 more deep breaths, really finding that lifting breath. Bringing your heart space. 2 more breaths. Last one. So you can release your left foot back down and meet your right. And we're just going to windshield wipe our legs. You can just come to sit in the front of your chair and let your right knee just dip in. I like to put my hands on the chair just for support and let your left knee dip in. Make sure that you're breathing all the while. Then come all the way back to center. You're going to inhale your hands, just bring them behind your head. You want to sit back on the chair for a minute, just soaking in that tomorrow's Friday, and wherever you are, just this moment of being here, being with your breath. Really feeling it in your heart. When you exhale, you can hinge forward, use your core to sit up straight. You can release your hands, bring them to the back of your legs. Then you're going to bring your head down. Your chest can meet your thighs as long as it's comfortable for you. You shouldn't be uncomfortable or feel like you're choking or anything like that. So if you need a pillow, that's good too. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. You can hold your elbows or you can release your hands just like ragdoll. Release your head, release your jaw, breathing in. And breathing out. 4 more deep breaths on your own. Two more deep breaths. You can roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Your head being the last thing. And once you get there, you can bring your shoulders up your ears and bring them down your back. And you're going to bring your feet away from each other just to stretch our inner thighs a little bit. It's almost like we're sitting up in goddess pose. You can come to the edge of your chair and take your hands on top of your knees. You can let your right shoulder dip in and your left if that feels good. You can also just stay here in goddess pose. Just working on breathing in and breathing out, letting those inner thighs relax. Wherever you are, taking 2 more breaths. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 1 more. And then you can come all the way back to center. Take the right forearm, bring it on top of your right thigh. Bring your hand to the sky. Look at your left thumb. You have the option to either stay here or you can bring your hand behind you a little bit, really working on bringing your chest to the sky. Inhaling and exhaling. When you inhale, really focus on the expansiveness, Reaching up, reaching down. Exhaling, just loosening those muscles. 3 more deep breaths. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more. And you can come all the way up. Bring your left forearm. Do it slowly so you don't get dizzy. Left forearm on the top of your left thigh. Look up at your right hand. Breathing in. And breathing out. You can also gaze down if this hurts your neck. 3 more deep breaths. 2 more breaths. Last one. And you can come all the way back to center. Come slowly back in. Bring your feet back together. You're going to inhale your hands all the way up. Palms are going to touch. Exhale, bring your right arm underneath your left. So we're doing eagle. You can bring your hands to the top of your shoulders. You can bring the back of your palms to touch or your palms to touch. Whatever's good for you. Try to bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling those shoulders as much as we can. Relaxing them. 1 more deep breath. And you can take your right leg and bring that over your left. This is an option. You can stay where you are too. And you're going to take a deep inhale. Bring your gaze up. Your chest comes up just a little bit. Exhale. Bring your elbows to your knees. Really scrunching in your chin towards your chest. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 2 more, going at your own pace, moving with your full inhales up and full exhales down. Last one, inhaling up. Exhaling down. You can come all the way back up, release your legs. Take a deep inhale. You can release your arms and exhale, bring your fingertips to touch. And then you can bring your elbows out just 90 degrees. Inhaling up to the sky. Exhaling down. Just get everything back in working order with our necks and shoulders. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. We're going to go straight into our second set. When we inhale up, exhale our left arm under our right this time. You can bring your hands to the top of your shoulders. The back of your hands can touch. Your palms can touch wherever you are. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, getting our elbows in line with your shoulders, deep breath in, and deep breath out. Then you can take your left leg, bring that over your right. If you want to, you also can just bring that leg, leave it where it is. You're going to bring your gaze up, deep inhale, bring your chest up a little bit. Exhale, bring your elbows to your knees. Inhale up, 4 more like this. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 2 more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Beautiful. You can come up, release your legs. Release your arms. You can reach them all the way up. We're going to bend our elbows again. Just exhaling them down. 2 more breaths like that. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Okay. So you can bring your hands back down to your knees. I'm going to just come closer. I'll show you guys a little wrist stretch. Close. Going to bring your hand down. Your left hand, bring the fingertips on your right hand towards your face. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, just releasing those muscles in the forearm. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release your fingers. Just make a fist. You're just going to roll your wrists. whatever pace you need to, just following along with your breath, and you can go the other way. You take your left hand and you do the same thing. Bring your left hand, just extend it out in front of you. Right hand, just bring your fingers, bring them towards your face. A deep inhale. Exhale, just releasing the muscles in the forearm. Another deep inhale. Exhale, you can release your fingers and then just make a fist. Same thing. So you can do some of those. And it might be the same cracking as your ankles, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? The tiny bones. You can go the other way if you haven't. Just moving with your full breath. Still. Bring both of your hands together. So make a fist. I'm just going to make figure eights. It's harder than it looks. You can go the other way, maybe. Ooh. All right. So you can bring your hands back, and we're just going to come to a comfortable seated position. So whether that involves you go to the back of the chair, you can lean back a little bit. You just really want to focus on keeping your body alert, but relaxing also part of your body with your mind using your breath. So first you're going to just tune inward, just relaxing, breathing in. Maybe releasing your shoulders away from your ears. Breathing in. Relaxing your jaw, your neck, your hands. Breathing in. Just relaxing your right hand. Breathing in. And relaxing your left hand. Now we're here in a moment of stillness. Breathing in and breathing out. You just want to take the time to do a Buddhist meditation. For all the things going on in the world, I just want you to think of one person or an animal or something you've seen where they're experiencing suffering. We're just going to consciously use our breath to offer those people or things our compassion and our light. So taking a deep inhale, maybe not having something so emotional that you're thinking about, but something that you want to offer with your exhales, just love and light. Breathing in just that visualization, who you're offering your breath to. And exhaling them, compassion and love and light. We're going to do two more breaths like that, silently on our own. And while you're here, just closing with one chant, Om Shanti Shanti, which is peace, peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Closing our practice with 3 deep breaths together, taking a deep inhale. Exhale out your mouth. Another deep inhale. Exhaling. Take your deepest inhale yet. Sipping in a little more air. Exhaling. Bring your hands to your heart. Just bowing your head in gratitude to yourself and for others. The light in me honors all the light in you. Namaste. joining, guys.
Fabulous.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And anyone can use that meditation if you're feeling like you can't do anything. That's definitely one thing you can do. You can offer love to the world. So I think we all need a little bit of that right now. So thank you for coming. Appreciate you all. Everybody's comments. It's so sweet. Yeah, if you guys have any questions too, like I always say, I'm here. So if you have anything about yoga therapy or anything, I'm happy to field your requests. So just let me know. Have a good rest of your day or evening. Bye, everyone.
Thanks for using WebEx. Visit our